over the years believed that it's a barrier because of music, because of the language, that music is not being able to travel. I think it's going beyond that. It's more of the marketing. It's more of the, it's melody. When I like a vibe, when I like a melody, I'll dance to it. I'll vibe with it. I mean, I can give you 10 or more songs that we have listened to and we've never understood what they were saying. Even the ones that were in English, for example, Michael Jackson songs. How many of us did understand what Michael Jackson was saying? I'm on it earlier. Chibum, that was exactly not what we were saying. But we jumped to these things. So I think one of the reasons why we as Ghanaians have not been able to send our music out there was the fact that we thought it was language barrier. And so therefore, if you sang in Cree or English, or any language, people outside there wouldn't really appreciate. But that's not the case. A clear example is from Makam. Camido's Hot Pursuit. He has an Ewe song called Hot Pursuit. It will amaze you that people in Kenya, people actually in East Africa are consuming the song even more than people here in Ghana. So I've grown to understand that it is not the language, but it is more of the, the vibe, the melody that the song carries. Like DJ has mentioned it right now. I mean, Ashake is now trending. He's a top artist. Burna Boy's Shayo. How many of us even knew that Shayo and Igbo and Shayo was alcohol and weed? But the whole world is singing. So it's how the context in which these lyrics are put in, the vibe, the melody, that's what drives the world. Language, it is not for me. I mean,
language, and when Robert was speaking, what I was expecting him to say, so that we will not have the back and forth, is who is consuming the music, as in the consumer. Then when he puts it in that context, he can go further and make his point. But you see, music itself is language. Mm. Whether it's sung in
Hausa or Latin.
Boss. And that's why, because if we want to say, look, as at 2020, the biggest language that was spoken in the world is a language called Mandarin or something.
Yeah,
Chinese.
Mandarin.
Yeah, English just took over 2022. As we go, they change the go. So the language on the instrumentation or the whatever does not matter. So music, just like sign language is a language, music itself. So you can't tear it apart and say that, because if that's what you're saying, you can actually listen to Tupac and he's talking about guns and it will not appeal to you, but you understand everything he's saying. But we're looking at music in its entirety. We're looking at music as it is a language itself. So you can't say that, it's a barrier, because the music itself communicates to you already. It communicates to you already through whatever situation you find yourself in. When you say language, I mean, and you get to, let's say you are in Germany or you are in France or you are in Russia and you are speaking English and somebody is not hearing you. It's a different thing. Pick language on its own. So music itself is a language. So when it comes to music, you can't say music, language is a barrier. There's nothing like that.
Right, so those were entertainment pundits earlier today on Daybreak It's. That's Robert Clark, Bulldog, Bulldog, and of course, George Breton. Now, Nigerian superstar Kizz Daniel has thrown Nigeria into a jubilation mode with his announcement that he will be performing in the upcoming 2022 World Cup in Qatar this year, ahead of the football competition, which comes off from Sunday, November 20 through Sunday, that's December 18, 2022. Kizz Daniel mentioned he has concluded talks to perform Buga at the upcoming opening ceremony. With over 84 million views on YouTube, Buga is arguably the best African and global banger for the second quarter of the year. It dominated trend charts and was listed as the fans' favorite even by international celebrities. To feed off his song and gain dominance on the global front, Kizz Daniel, as far back as June 2022, tweeted that his major wish is to perform the hit song at the 2022 World Cup. Now, 4 months down the line, his wish has been granted as he has been named as one of the few artists to perform at the opening ceremony. He made the announcement in a similar tweet, which has sent social media in a frenzy. And I believe a big congratulations will definitely go out to you, Kizz Daniel and his team. And we are all looking forward to the World Cup very soon. But of course, I'd like to zoom into this conversation before we actually cross over to, speak to Mercury Quay. But before that conversation, which obviously we're going to speak about breast cancer